everyone, it's your girl, Superwoman. So I told you guys in my last vlog that I would be doing a response to the video Brampton problems. And I know a lot of people have already done the responses and I don't know, I hope it's not overkill, but I really felt it was important for me to get my response out there. Now if you have no zero idea what I'm talking about, where have you been? The link is in the description. Now if you know anything about me, if you've ever watched my videos before, or if you even know me personally, you know I'm not about to make a video bashing the girl. I'm not about to make fun of her. I'm not going to make fun of the way she looks. I'm not about bashing and hating on people no matter what mistakes they make. So if you're expecting that, I'm sorry, this is not the video for you. Now you know I'm a very one love, one heart, one race type of person, and you know somehow I'm going to make a rainbow sunshine response to this, but that's just how I am. And I guess I just want to show you guys a different perspective. But before I do so, I do want to say, when I first watched the video, obviously I was enraged. I'm sure anyone whose skin is brown, or you probably know what, it's not even a brown issue, it's more of a human issue, so I'm sure anyone watching the video would be very angered by it. Do I think she's very ignorant? Yes, definitely. Do I think it was very stupid of her to do? Definitely. Were people totally justified to lose their mind and get angry? Definitely. I want to get that out there because I don't want it to seem like I'm justifying her actions. I am not justifying her actions. Disclaimer. I'm not justifying her actions. But I do kind of want to talk about the response the video got and how people reacted to it. Let's start with a little short story, shall we? Imagine there's a guy named Bob. And then there was a guy named Joe. So there's Bob and there's Joe. I don't know, I had to pick easy names. I'm not being racist. So Bob and Joe. Let's say Bob gets pissed off one day and throws a fireball towards Joe. Now Joe has 1 minute and 50 seconds before this fireball hits his face and destroys his world. Now, the sad thing about today and what bothers me is that most of the world, if they were standing in the position of Joe, they would stare there and glare and get very upset for that 1 minute and 50 seconds. And their response would probably be to take a fireball and throw it back. And you know what happens in the end? A fireball with a fireball, Bob and Joe both burn to death. Because you cannot fight fire with fire. Now I pray for a day where in that 1 minute and 50 seconds, by the way, that was the length of the video, 1 minute and 50 seconds, people actually took in what was being said and not act so impulsively. Yes, like I'm saying, you're totally justified to be upset. But what really got to me is that when people were responding to the video, saying, "You're a slut, this girl's a whore, I'm gonna kill this girl, go kill yourself." My question to you is, she is targeting a group of people, making racist comments. How is calling her a slut or a whore or telling her to kill herself relevant to the points she's making in her video? All I'm trying to say is to all people that were offended by the video, you are smarter and more intelligent than to just respond by saying slut, swear word, swear word, swear word, go die. I feel responses that are intellectual and thoroughly thought out, targeting what she's saying in the video, would have contributed to a way better solution. I mean, again, I'm not justifying her, but think about it. She's a 16-year-old girl, okay? She's in high school. Clearly, she's not culturally aware. So I personally feel a response such as this would have gone way further. It's really sad to see that in such a multicultural country such as Canada, that there are people that are still so culturally unaware. The turban is actually a symbol of respect, strength, and unity, and it's unfortunate to see that so many people are still so heavily impacted by the media to think that it is associated with terrorism. I feel like responses like that just have so much more impact. Again, not justifying her, but at the end of the day, we all do make mistakes. Unfortunately, this was a 16-year-old girl who was very confused. Obviously, I heard that she's also going through counseling right now. You know, her dad made a public apology. She also wants to make an apology, but right now is not the right time. She feels that she made a mistake, yes, a huge mistake, to publicly say you think brown people are terrorists and the turbans connected. Yeah, it's a big yucky mess for sure. All I'm trying to say is to smile when they least expect it. When you are enraged and you are angry, in moments like that, that tests your integrity. If you can take something in, be so enraged, but still produce an intellectual, intelligent, and thoroughly thought out response, that, my friend, is true character. And I'm not taking away from anyone who responded, you know, I'm not pointing fingers at you at all. Everyone reacts to things differently, and again, this is just my own opinion, and you're totally entitled to your own. I'm not telling anyone what to do, I'm just telling you my personal response. And I know a lot of people are calling her a white racist BBB. At the same time, I didn't want to use the word white in the title because that's just seeing her for her skin color, and if I was to do that, then my name would be Kyla. You're better than that. Lastly, although I don't personally know her at all, I have no association to her, but just as a one race, on behalf of another human being, I would like to apologize to all people who were offended, because it's a terrible thing to feel. Particularly if your skin was brown. My braid is for you, dedicated to you. I also want to give a huge shout out and apologize on behalf of her to all people who do wear a turban. I want to let you know that I personally think that people who wear turbans are just so strong, especially in a day and age such as today where there's just so many challenges associated with wearing a turban. I think it's totally awesome. I think it's a symbol of strength. More power to you. And hey, just to be a little more lighthearted, I want to say I think turbans are mad hot. Yeah, if you have a turban, if you have turban sway, you can holla at me any day. So I just pray that the next time Bob was a Joe, I don't remember, whichever one is the fireball thrower, throws a fireball at you, in that 1 minute and 50 seconds, you pull out a shield and you pull out armor as opposed to throwing that fireball back. And you may be asking, what if you don't have a shield? What if you don't have armor? No, my friend, you are wrong. Because the best shield I know is right here. Not my hat, my brain, pointing to my brain. Yeah, that was my response. I hope I didn't offend everyone. You're all beautiful regardless of skin color. You know, I don't even notice skin color, to be honest. I think cultures are all great. For sure, they make the human race more flavorful. But at the end of the day, we're just all human and we're just all beautiful and sexy and we should all be friends. Have an awesome day. If you like this video, rate, comment, and click that subscribe button. Okay, guys, that's a wrap. Superwoman. Mwah! Have a splendid day. Cheerio.